New to the shop?
Never seen you here before. Take a look.
I ain't seen you around here.
Evening, partner.
Why, welcome, partner. First time?
Mister.
You must be new around here. Welcome.
Welcome to Cao Chow. I don't think I've seen you here before.
Double-action revolver. Takes a little getting used to if you spend a lot of time with the singles. Sure is fast, but if you get twitchy, I can't promise you'll hit your target every time. Just look at it. Sure is beautiful.
Double-action revolver. They do all the work of the hammer for you. Quick and easy. Sure do miss fanning a gun, though.
No need to fan the hammer on this one. Smooth as anything, so long as you find your rhythm. Careful you don't get carried away, though. I find I'm selling more and more of these. Easier on the thumb.
Ah, the double action. Just pull the trigger, and the mechanism cocks and fires all on its own. Still, if you're firing very quickly, then most people will find their accuracy suffers. It's a hard balance to strike.
This one has a double action mechanism. If rate of fire matters to you, you need to try this. Every trigger squeeze pulls back the hammer, moves the cylinder, and strikes the pin. No need to cock the action. Much easier and faster. If you are experienced, you will control it well.
You know the Schofield. Straight and true. There ain't a cowpoke all over the heartlands doesn't dream of owning one of these one day. It was my first gun as a boy. Yep, my pa spoiled me.
The Schofield was my mainstay gun back in the day. Shoots true, doesn't get finicky. Them hunting and baird folk know how to make a gun.
This here's a real fine piece of craft. She's got a kick on her, no doubt, but that's 'cause she's spitting them out like hot stink. Weight's a little forward, but that's how I like it myself.
The Schofield is an exquisite piece of engineering. If I had to fight a duel, this would be the revolver I would use. Strong, accurate, reliable. This is the revolver of an expert. Or, between you and me, rich men who just want to look like experts.
Ah, the Schofield revolver. I have some discerning customers who won't use anything else. Perhaps you will be one of them. Simple mechanism, very well made, accurate, reliable. 6 bullets in the cylinder. It is very strong. Too strong for some shooters, but not for you, I think.
Now listen close. 8 shots. A slow 8 shots. Why? A slow reload, but slow and steady wins the race. You feel free to keep distance if you don't like to dance too close.
Oh, the Volcanic. Don't make many like it these days. Lever action, middle finger go through the loop under the guard there. Punches hard and got some serious reach for a pistol.
Ah, a good American pistol, this one. Got quite the reach on it. Once you get used to the lever action, I reckon you'll be surprised. Don't sell too many, but haven't heard any complaints about those I sold. Just be sure to keep it clean and oiled.
The lever action on this pistol takes a little practice, but then you look capable enough. If you get the motion on it mastered, you realize that it's a little masterpiece. It has excellent range for a pistol, too. Overall, it's quite unique, I would say.
Now, as you can see, the Volcanic pistol uses a lever action mechanism. Some people say the Volcanic is a little old-fashioned, but like you, I know how to appreciate something that has stood the test of time. If you know how to take your time, you can get a good range out of this. I've heard it's called the gentleman's pistol.
Ah, the future in your hands. One bullet after the next. That's what the young bucks like about it. If you know something as fast and handy as this, I'll sell that too.
Semi-auto pistol. Good for getting lots of lead out. Had a feller in here raving about it just yesterday. Damn gun shoots fast as you can pull the trigger.
These dang Europeans. I mean, would you look at this thing? Only ordered it on account a good friend implored me to, but wouldn't you know it, damn thing is a marvel. I'd take a revolver myself, and an American one, but I do understand the appeal.
I could spend hours talking about the design of this one. The system sends the cartridge case right out the top, then it loads a new one in the same motion. You need to keep it well maintained, but it is worth the care. Remarkable machine.
This is a semi-automatic pistol with excellent rate of fire. If you want the newest, the cleverest, the best, this is it. If you are just an amateur, I would not recommend this. Inexperienced shooters can find the rate of fire too much and lose control. There's a magazine in the grip that feeds up into the chamber, so it's much quicker to reload than a revolver. If you deserve the best, you deserve this.
It's a self-loading pistol, the Mauser. Compares pretty well with the semi-automatic. Shoots straight and fast. It's all that matters to me.
You ever own a German-made gun? They can't cook, but they make good guns. Mauser's a fun one to shoot. 10 rounds, self-loading, real solid.
The Mauser. I don't much understand it, but it holds 10 rounds and gets them out right quick. That much I can testify. Just be sure you take care of it. Complex machinery's got a way of kinking up when it lays fallow.
This one is world-renowned, if you'd believe that. It's similar to the semi-automatic, also a German manufacturer, you'll notice. It's not as quick to fire or reload as the semi, I admit, but it holds 2 more rounds. Just depends what you need.
The Mauser is an excellent pistol of German design. It holds a good number of bullets in this forward magazine. Some people struggle with the weighting, but not you, I think. Self-loading, fast rate of fire. If you are an expert, you will love this one, I think.
Uh-huh. The Lancaster. Holds 14 rounds, spits them out hard, nice and accurate. My neighbor's boy's got one of these for shooting coyotes. Lucky kid, I say. If you like the Litchfield, I recommend trying one of these.
Lancaster make a hell of a gun. This repeater has a good weight to it, nice and accurate. It's the one to buy if you're looking for quality.
Yes, this here's a fine-made weapon. Yes, indeed. Not too heavy. Good to keep on your shoulder a long day, but not too light, neither. Folk often see this as a step-up weapon. Wouldn't recommend it unless you know your way around a repeater already, in which case I'd recommend not much else.
I suppose you could say this is the Litchfield's big brother. Holds a couple fewer rounds, actually, but everything else is better. Lovely fast action, quicker on the reload, powerful, accurate. This would take you a long way.
This is a very good repeater, very well made. The mechanism allows for a fast rate of fire without too much recoil. It's accurate, too. If you want something you can always trust, don't miss this.
Now, those Brits really knew what they were doing with the Lancaster. The Litchfield was just fine, but this only holds 14 rounds to the Litchfield 16, but you should see what it does with them. Poetry.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the Litchfield. It'll lay down plenty. 14 rounds, no fuss at all. Stop them right in their tracks. Sure comes in handy.
Good choice, the Litchfield. If you're used to the carbine, you're gonna whoop and holler for the number of rounds this thing holds. She ain't the slowest action, either, though you'd best keep her clean if you want to see her best.
If you're looking to move up from the carbine, this is a good choice. It holds twice as many rounds, thanks to the tubular magazine here. The reloads are still fairly slow, honestly, but the extra rounds mean they don't come as often. Add to that good range and smooth action, and this is a very good choice of repeater.
The Lancaster will impress you. I am certain of that. It has a wonderful smooth action, and you'll cycle through it quickly. This is a repeater that will show you whether you are as good as you think you are.
Hey, you getting something for the butcher? Can't do better than this. Get yourself some clean kills with this, as long as you keep her greased up. But that's it. Good for game shooting, not much else.
If you like shooting squirrels, this one's fun. Ain't got much of a kick to it, real easy to control. I let my nephew have one for Christmas, lucky little feller.
Specialist gun, this one. Got a nice long barrel and a fast pump action. Only fires small caliber, but that's the point. Rattle off a dozen or more shots before the critters pick up speed. Leaves them in one piece, too.
This rifle is quick and accurate. Pump action holds a lot of rounds. The caliber is pretty small, so it will not hit too hard. On the other hand, leaves a clean kill. If you're after rabbits or any small game, this is just what you want.
The Varmint rifle is great for hunting small game. It's quite a low caliber rifle, so it will leave the animal intact. It's accurate and holds a lot of rounds. A good hunter should never be without this.
My daddy used to use the Springfield. Would keep it by his bedside. Young shooter like you wouldn't need this, unless, of course, you're a collector.
This here's the Springfield. Got a real pedigree. My pa taught me to shoot on this one. Take a young boy's shoulder clean out, let me tell you.
Just right, this rifle. All you need and nothing else. Got itself a storied history in the war. Can't say I admire it for that, but a proud weapon's a good weapon.
Now, the Springfield is a personal favorite of mine. It's small and light, but it has some real power and a good range, too. It's old-fashioned, perhaps, but if I could only have one rifle, this would be it.
It is powerful, but it won't take your shoulder off. Low maintenance, accurate, and good for any size prey. Old-fashioned, but if it works, why change?
I got nothing but good things to say about this gal here. Reliable, durable, accurate enough, powerful. She takes her time between shots, though, I'll tell you that.
Bolt-action rifles are damn reliable. I like how smooth they are. Takes its time, but shoots a nice high caliber, so no messing around.
Something special about the bolt action, huh? I found the action satisfying, personally. Guess a nice high caliber has something to do with that. Ain't the quickest thing with the trigger, but I'll be damned if it isn't as sure a rifle as you can find.
There are cleverer rifles out there, but I tell you, I have a lot of customers who swear they will never shoot anything else. The action is lovely and smooth, and you can see most of the moving parts. As with all the simple designs, this one will last.
Everyone loves the bolt-action rifle. The mechanism is just so reliable. It holds 5 bullets. Everyone counts in my experience. A lot of military people use this weapon, and they know what they're doing.
Born in the U.S. of A., this rolling block. That's some long-range perfection. Should be proud. Show a native this, they'll go running. Maybe this isn't the best, but far and away, this is my favorite for shooting far and away.
Litchfield is known for this one. The rolling block is still used by sharpshooters in the military. You keep it clean, it'll serve you right.
Didn't think much of this rifle when I first saw it, but let me tell you, them boys at Litchfield made something special powerful with this here gun. I swear the distance makes the rounds seem even stronger, if it's possible. This'll be as good as you are. Get your aim right, there's nothing you can't pop a hole in.
You won't believe the distance this weapon can cover. You'll need the scope to see how far your shots can go, even. It's slow, but that is okay. Nothing this beautiful can be rushed.
This is one for the real long-range work. It's a single shot and slow to reload, but perfect for a sharpshooter such as yourself. With this, they will never know what happened.
You get 6 shots for 6 kills with this beauty. That's a fine, fine weapon right there. You can shoot the hairs off a jackrabbit's ass from a mile away with this. Fine, fine accuracy. I'm sure she'll turn into a long-time favorite around here.
The Carcano is a marksman's rifle, no two ways about it. You'll need to breathe right, account for the wind, the whole ball of wax. Use it right, it's second to none.
Now, if this ain't a marvel, I don't know what is. Can't quite believe it myself, but this gun can fire across a whole acre. Really gotta watch your breathing, though. It's a delicate thing for aiming.
This is a superbly accurate firearm. And unlike the rolling block, this holds 6 rounds. Honestly, it's still powerful further away than you can even see. If you are a true marksman, then this is the rifle you need.
This is fashioned by true Italian artisans. If you really appreciate rifles, this is the one you must consider. It has a very powerful sight on top with exceptional magnification. Fantastic range, deadly accurate. If you want top of the range, this is it.
Might as well be up front. This bastard's useless unless you're close enough to smell the breath. Big spread. Careful on the recoil, though. Damn deadly if you use it right. Seen some real damage with this.
Pretty straightforward weapon right here. Double-barrel shotgun is nice to have around. I like it for hunting quail myself.
The Packin' Bush Classic. 2 barrels full of buck will take out whatever you set your eye on. I'll tell you what, you find me a man don't have one or want one, I'll find you a liar. That'll be them.
I love a good double-barrel shotgun. The advantages are obvious, but don't be fooled. The simplicity of it can hide the brilliance of its function. Hand this firearm to anyone, and it won't take them more than a few seconds to know exactly how to use it. That is elegant design.
This double-barrel shotgun is also known as the coach gun. It fires 2 blasts a shot, separate triggers, so you get used to switching quickly. If you're close by, this will be devastating. If you own this, you will always have the last word.
Fast pump action on this. Like you guessed. Keep him close, she'll finish him off right quick. Messy job, but as long as it's a finished job, ain't my problem anymore. Anyway, I got a real warm spot for this gal. Give her a chance.
This shotgun is good for bird hunting. Pump action, big kick, it rocks right through it. I shot an eagle with one of these the other day, really.
I'm an awful fan of this Lancaster. It'll fire fast as you can pump it, and boy, is it reliable. Good, solid stock, smooth shell cycling. Oh yes, she's the real deal.
The pump-action shotgun never fails to impress. From loading to firing, to cycling out the spent shells, every part of the action on this firearm is a statement. This is a statement you want to make, I think.
This pump action gives you shots in quick succession. You will need to leave plenty of time to reload, of course, and the recoil is ferocious. In my experience, if you need more shots than this, you're doing something wrong. For a good shooter like you, this is almost too much.
What you're seeing there is a semi-auto shotgun. Right fast, low recoil. Say it's a thing of the future. Just make sure you get up close and personal to your target. That's the way she likes it.
The old humpback. Magazine stores a fair number of shells. Easy to keep under control, too. Pretty damn good shotgun.
It's fancy, I'll give it that. See, the recoil cycles the next shell automatically. Don't need to pull any levers or pumps. I prefer a pump action myself, but I'm funny that way.
The semi-automatic shotgun is an impressive piece of design. The shells go under the barrel there, and it loads them almost as fast as you can pull the trigger. The kick isn't too ferocious either for a shotgun.
The semi-automatic shotgun It's great for getting off a number of rounds very quickly. The recoil is quite light considering what it is. Still, I see a lot of people think they can control it, and they can't. It's not limited to just short range either. You shouldn't underestimate how far it can reach.